The universe is always communicating with us, sending subtle messages that often go unnoticed. In our daily rush, we frequently fail to notice these signs, ignoring the profound wisdom embedded in the nuances of the natural world around us. But when we allow ourselves to stop and listen, the natural world reveals secrets that can transform our lives. The key to accessing this knowledge lies in our ability to open both our hearts and minds, aligning our energy with that of the planet. Nature, by its very essence, is a direct channel to higher dimensions. It holds within it the frequency of creation, connecting us to the origin of everything. Animals, plants, the cycles of life and death, the movement of the stars. Everything is part of a living, conscious system where each element plays a crucial role in the expansion of awareness. Each element of nature has a unique vibration, and when we harmonize our energy with the elements, earth, water, fire, and air, we are able to awaken latent potentials within ourselves. The earth is our foundation, our connection to the physical body and tangible realities. It teaches us about stability, nourishment, and resilience. Yet we often forget to honor this primordial energy. Have you ever felt an inexplicable urge to walk barefoot on the grass? Or maybe you've had a sudden desire to dive into the ocean without knowing why. These impulses are invitations from the earth to restore balance. They're not just fleeting desires but signals that there's a spiritual reconnection needed. The earth is constantly communicating, sending signals through physical sensations, vibrant colors, and forms that appear in our path. The sensation of wanting to be in direct contact with the soil, plants, or animals. When you feel this, allow yourself to respond to that call. There is powerful healing that happens when we tune in to nature's rhythm. The element of air is associated with the mind, thought, and communication. The wind, in particular, is a messenger carrying ancient stories, transmitting them in its whispers. Many ancestral cultures believe that the wind is a manifestation of spirit, and when it blows in a certain way, it brings a direct message from the spiritual realm. If you've ever found yourself standing in an open field, feeling a gentle breeze caress your face, know that this isn't just a physical phenomenon. The wind is an energy transmitter, carrying with it the wisdom accumulated over millennia. Its presence serves as a reminder that the mind should remain flexible and open, much like the air that flows freely. When the wind changes direction suddenly or blows with more force, it could be a sign that something in your life needs attention or change. Sudden changes in the wind or its presence in specific moments. Ask yourself, what am I thinking or feeling at this moment? The wind may be trying to align your thoughts with universal truth. Water, the source of all life, is also the element most intimately connected to our emotions. Lakes, rivers, and oceans are not just bodies of water. They are portals reflecting the emotional state of the earth in each of us. The sound of waves crashing on the shore, the raindrops tapping on leaves, or the current of a river, all are part of a grand cosmic dance that connects us to our deepest emotions. Have you ever felt inexplicably calm while watching the movement of water? Or perhaps, during a moment of internal storm, the water around you also seemed agitated. This is no coincidence. Water has the ability to mirror our emotional states, showing us what needs to be healed and balanced. The water around you. Pay attention to your emotional state when you are near lakes, oceans, or even in the rain. It may be reflecting something you need to work on internally. Nature is constantly communicating, revealing truths that we often ignore. But when we open our senses and allow ourselves to connect with the natural world, we can access a level of wisdom that transcends conventional knowledge. The elements of the earth are not just part of our environment, they are portals to deeper dimensions of existence, offering lessons that help us understand both ourselves and the universe more completely. By recognizing the signs of nature, we are, in fact, connecting to something greater than ourselves. The spirituality of the earth doesn't just manifest in its elements, but also in its natural cycles. The planet operates within a cosmic dance of creation, transformation, and rebirth, which deeply echoes our own spiritual and emotional journey. When we learn to read these cycles, such as the passing of the seasons, the phases of the tides, and the very rhythm of life and death that repeats endlessly, we begin to understand that nothing is isolated. Everything is interconnected. This leads us to a deeper comprehension of how the patterns of nature can guide us in times of confusion or growth. The changing seasons represent much more than just weather shifts. They reflect the stages of our own lives. Just as the earth goes through phases of growth, decline, and renewal, we too are called to align with this universal rhythm. Autumn teaches us to let go of what no longer serves us, while winter invites introspection and rest, preparing the ground for the blossoming of spring and the vibrant warmth of summer. However, these transitions aren't always easy. Often, we resist the natural changes in our lives, seeking to maintain rigid control over what should be a fluid process. The lesson here is clear. Nature never forces its transformations. It simply flows, trusting in the endless cycle of renewal. When we learn to do the same, we open ourselves to new possibilities and spiritual discoveries. The seasonal changes and how they resonate with your own life cycle. Ask yourself, what season are you living internally? Is nature asking you to release, rest, or blossom? Many ancient cultures believed that animals were carriers of spiritual messages, each species carrying symbolic meaning. These messengers, known as power animals or totems, appear in our lives to guide us or offer insights into our personal challenges and journeys. By observing the recurring presence of certain animals or feeling an inexplicable connection with a particular species, it's possible to uncover the mysteries they bring into your spiritual life. For example, the butterfly, with its metamorphosis from caterpillar to a freer, more expansive form of life, can symbolize transformation and rebirth. The crow, with its deep connection to mystery and shadow, might be calling us to explore hidden aspects of our psyche. Pay attention to the animals that frequently appear around you, whether physically or in dreams. Often, they are reminders that you are on the right path or that something in your spiritual journey needs adjustment. The consistent or unexpected presence of animals in your life. What qualities does this animal symbolize? Is it inviting you to look at an area of your life that needs attention? While our natural world is rooted in the earthly plane, we mustn't forget that we are also cosmic creatures, connected to the stars and planets in profound and ancient ways. The movement of celestial bodies has always played a significant role in various cultures as a tool for spiritual and practical guidance. Planetary alignments and lunar cycles directly affect our internal energies, shaping our behavior, emotions, and even our spiritual evolution. The moon, in particular, exerts a powerful influence over us. During full moons, when its energy is most intense, we feel called to align with the peak of our emotional cycles. New moons, on the other hand, invite us into silence, planting intentions for the future. Moreover, the stars and constellations can be seen as reminders of our cosmic origin, guiding us on a journey that transcends time and space. Every time we gaze at the night sky, we are contemplating the same mystery that our ancestors pondered thousands of years ago. The answers we seek here on Earth can often be found by looking to the cosmos, which reflects the deep truths of our own soul. The lunar cycle and the movement of the stars. Do you notice a shift in your energy during a full or new moon? Are you connecting to broader patterns beyond what is visible on the earthly plane? Nature doesn't just communicate through the physical world. Often, its signs are received on the intuitive or dream plane. Our dreams can be a direct channel of communication with natural forces, revealing symbols and archetypes that reflect both our internal state and the balance of the world around us. Recurring dreams, powerful symbols, or even visions during deep meditation can be direct expressions of Earth's energies, translating into our psyche what we cannot consciously perceive. Our intuition, that quiet inner voice we often ignore, is also a manifestation of this invisible communication. When we begin to trust our intuition more, we open the door to a new form of interaction with the universe. Vivid dreams or unexpected intuitions. Ask yourself, what are these dreams trying to communicate? Nature may be using these means to send messages that you cannot yet perceive on the physical plane. Nature is much more than the scenery that surrounds us. It is an ancient teacher, offering us signs and clues that can help us navigate the complexity of our spiritual and emotional lives. By learning to pay attention to its signs, whether they manifest through the elements, seasonal cycles, animals, or the stars, we open the door to a deeper understanding of ourselves and the universe. The key to unlocking nature's spiritual power lies in our willingness to listen and honor its messages. Just as the earth follows its cycles of birth, growth, and renewal, We too can find balance by harmonizing with these universal rhythms. Ultimately, what nature offers us is an invitation to return to our state of unity with the cosmos, a place where all the answers already exist, waiting to be discovered.